something different, right? My name is Scott. I've been performing magic now for about 25 years.
Wow.
And this is my first open mic night. Usually, I heard there was magicians, and then I found all the guitars and stuff, and you don't want to hear that. All right? You don't want to hear that.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
That's good. So I always like to start by making sure that we have an expectation of what you're going to see. So the first trick is going to set the stage for everything else that you're going to see this evening. All right? So inside of this brown paper bag, can you all hear me all right? In the back? All right, perfect. In this brown paper bag, I have a beer bottle. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take this beer bottle, put it into the bag. If I wave my hand and I snap my fingers, the bottle disappears. But just as quick, I can snap, wave, and the bottle comes back. Again, remember, you get what you paid for. But I know there's many of you that were doubtful, so I'm going to take it a step further.
You gonna put my credit card bill in there?
I can put your credit card.
Yeah.
The beer bottle is in the bag. If I wave and snap, it disappears. And I can prove it disappears because if I wave, right? So, but just as easy, I wave and I snap, and the bottle comes right back. Right? This man up front seems very disappointed. But again, sir, I asked how much you paid to watch this show. So, I'm going to do it one last time for that gentleman in the yellow shirt because he really doesn't think that I'm doing anything except being silly, which I am, but I'm going to take the bottle. It is inside of the bag. I wave and I snap, and it disappears, just like that. Is there anyone here that believes that it disappeared? Yeah, well, okay, if you don't believe it, then... Is that a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, for this next trick, I need someone, you don't need to come up, but I will need a volunteer to help me. Sir in the blue shirt there, what is your name? I know, he's eating it. Bad etiquette.
You got it right. Fred.
Fred? Fred, nice to meet you, Fred. Have we ever met before, Fred? Have we set up anything ahead of time? You're not my father or anything like that?
Maybe.
Well, I've been looking my whole life for him, so I was hoping you said yes. But, so Fred, this is what we're going to do. In my pocket, I have some cards. Now, these are very large cards, and you would think it's so that the people in the back can see, but I don't really care about the people in the back because they bought the cheap seats, right? But most importantly, these cards are big because I don't want you to think I can do any sleight of hand or I can't put them up my sleeve or any of that kind of stuff. But I'm going to prove to you that I know exactly how to control you and how you think, and that, every aspect of your life just with these cards, or at least for the next 5 minutes. So I have in my hand 4 cards, and they're the 4 queens. All right? That means I have 2 red queens and 2 black queens. I want you to imagine right now you're reaching across the room and you're grabbing either the black or the red queens. Go ahead and do that right now, Fred. All right? Did you take the red ones or the black ones?
The black.
Are you sure that you want those?
Queen of Spades is a queen of venture.
Right, that you want. You took the black ones. We go ahead and put them in your pocket. All right, you can have them for later. Right. So you've left what in my hand then? The red ones, right? So I want you to imagine the red, the hearts of the diamonds, and I want you to flip it upside down and stick it back into the packet, just like that, in your mind. You can pantomime, there's people watching you. You got it? So which one did you flip upside down? The heart
Queen of the diamonds.
or the diamonds?
Same upside down, both ways, right?
What?
Queen
The
of
Queen of
diamonds.
diamonds?
Both ways, right?
Right? Yes. Oh yeah, it has points. It looks the same both ways. That's right. So the diamonds is the one you wanted to flip over? Well, I'm going to prove to you that I knew right now that he was going to take and put the king The black king's in his pocket. He was going to flip over the diamonds because in these 4 cards that I cannot manipulate, there's one card face up, right? And it's the queen of diamonds, right? But this is, you know, maybe 1 out of 4 chance, right? But I knew, and I can prove to you that I knew you were going to pick this queen of diamonds because this is the only red card out of the blue pack, right? And in fact, not only is it the only red card, but this card is blank, and this card is blank, and this card is blank, and the only card that I had was the queen of diamonds. So thank you, Fred. All right.
Should have done it with a heart.
Yes, he should have. That's okay. All right. So I have one more special trick that I want to do. I know it's short. I didn't know how long I would get and all that stuff. But if you like it, let me know, and I'll come back and we'll do different things. I won't do the same thing every time because that's anticlimactic. But I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer to help. And would you like to come up and help me? Yes. What's your name?
Gracie.
Grace. Everybody, give Grace your hand. All right, Grace. I'm gonna have you stand behind the magic table.
All right.
All right, perfectly. And
You gonna cut your hands off?
yep. So Gracie, have you had any drinks tonight?
Yes.
All right. So since you said that, before we can get started, we have to do a sobriety test to see if you're able to do the magic trick. This is really easy. I have just one of these little bouncy balls, right? And all you have to do is be able to bounce the ball and catch it in your hand. If you can bounce the ball and catch it in your hand, then you are good for this trick. Take the ball and go ahead and give it a bounce. Give it another try. Right, go ahead, give it another try. Well, that means that you may have had 1 or 2 too many, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Give her a round of applause. Are you ready to have fun?
Yes.
All right. Have we met before? She's lying to you.
Well, actually, we met last week.
That's correct. Right? But did we arrange any of this?
No.
No. But she did come up and said she was excited to see the magic show. So I wanted her to be part of the magic show tonight. So I have a deck of cards there. I would like you to inspect the cards. Make sure that's a sealed deck of cards. It's not opened. It's not been, I haven't altered it or any of that kind of stuff.
Right.
Right?
I think we got the little zip.
Yes,
Yes,
that's correct.
very
Like a
much
pack of
sealed.
cigarettes, right?
Yes.
All right. How do you know about cigarettes? So we're going to do this trick, but we're going to make it super awesome. All right? Because not only are we going to do this trick, but we're going to do this trick with you blindfolded. All right? We're going to do this. And I have over here a blind. I have a blindfold right here that we're going to use.
Okay.
All right. No, actually, I'm going to be fair. We're not going to blindfold you. But here, do you mind if I put this over your head real quick? I just want you to put it over your head. Okay. And then just tell everybody that you cannot see through the blindfold.
I cannot see.
All right. Perfect. Perfect. Everyone disappeared. I'm actually going to do this trick. I'm going to be the one blindfolded because I've done it before. All right? Okay, so I'm going to do it blindfolded. All right? So we're done. Look, put those glasses on real quick and let everybody know that I'm pretty much blind. But to be fair, because I said that we would blindfold somebody, I am now going to blindfold myself. Now, Gracie, can you all hear me?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Gracie, are you ready to have fun?
Yes.
Audience, are you ready to have some fun?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Let me go. Help me out. Okay. Let me grab the card. All right. Now, Gracie, ladies and gentlemen, Gracie's never done this before, so we're going to be patient with her. All right. We're not going to heckle her. We're not going to yell at her. we're just gonna have her do this awesome magic trick with me. So, I want you to take that deck of cards, I want you to make sure that it's still sealed. Is it still sealed?
It's sealed.
All right, so unseal the deck of cards and take the cards out of the wrapper. You can take the wrapper, sorry. Forgive me if I.
And hand you what's inside?
No, just hand me the wrapper first.
Oh, just the wrapper.
We need to make sure we clean up and recycle after ourselves.
Gotcha. There you
Perfect. All right, perfect. So, you have the deck of cards. I would like you to take the cards and give them a good shuffle. Some people don't shuffle as well as others, right? I've been doing it for 26 years. Go ahead and give it a shuffle. You can overhand, you can do a little wrist, whatever it is. Are you happy with the shuffle?
Almost.
Okay.
Give me just enough.
You're an excellent.
Not everybody can do that.
All right.
It's a gift. Yeah.
Go ahead and hand me the deck of cards. All right, now what I want you to do is just pull a card out. Which card would you like? Just pull it out of the deck.
All right. See.
Got it? Show it to the audience. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the deck, we're going to cut it in half, put your card on top. We're going to take this half, we're going to stick it, and ladies and gentlemen, you've all seen her card. Now I'm going to wave my hands, I'm going to snap, and her card comes right up to the top. That's right. I heard it in the back. I'll give you your $5 later. And that's just one amazing thing. That's one.
Good, I liked it.
Let's do.
It's right here. Yeah, sorry.
Let's do some more. Let me do a shuffle. All right, perfect. All right. I'm going to. Let's see. We're going to spread them out. Perfect.
Great.
Now, this is what I want you to do. All right. I would please like you to go ahead and in that spread, pull out any card or that you like. Any card that you like.
Okay. All right.
So have you had fun?
Yes.
Are you ready to have even more fun?
Yeah.
I want you to look at this card
Uh-huh.
and tell everybody what card that you see right there.
I see 2 of hearts.
The 2 of hearts. All right? The 2 of hearts. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take.
What's your step?
Yeah, that's my glasses over. Where did I put my glasses over there? That doesn't look like a deck of cards, Gracie. That doesn't look like a deck of cards. That looks like cheese. We've been doing this for about 5 minutes, and you didn't tell me that it wasn't a deck of cards.
I thought you were going to turn it in.
I thought you were a good. Great. I thought you were a good spectator, Gracie. I see that.
I was being a good sport.
I thought you were just trying to humiliate me in front of these random strangers and potentially my dad. We'll talk later, friend. We'll talk later. But somehow you said that the card you were looking at is the 2 of hearts, right? Well, back there against the wall, where it says Sofa King Mark. Mary, oh yeah, Sofa King Mary. There's an envelope right behind there that I put before we started the show. Does somebody mind standing up and grabbing that envelope and running it up or walking? Safety is important.
Especially since you've been sitting there the whole time.
Right. So when I said I was going to put it there, he was hoping there was money in there.
There wasn't.
But what you can see is that it says the word prediction. Right, so this prediction has been in plain sight, whether you knew it or not the whole time. I haven't manipulated it. We shuffled the cheese. You picked any cheese that you wanted, not that one. It was this one, the 2 of hearts. Would it be amazing if in here it said the 2 of hearts? Would that be amazing? So, right here, Gracie, my prediction, there it is. That's all the time I have for this evening. I hope that you enjoyed that.